All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. It's been actually quite a while, to be fair. But I thought now that today my stitches have been removed from my wisdom tooth operation, this is a good day to finally start posting again and share the updates that have occurred over the last few weeks, professionally, but also in my private life, I would say. And yeah, there is a lot of stuff has happened, a lot of health issues, and I still have another operation coming up in the next month that is also going to kick me down for probably 2 to 3-ish weeks where I'm not going to be able to speak. But that's also going to pass, and I would say regarding the title of this video, which is probably going to be something like speed bumps are always existent, this is a good way of actually talking about first of all saying I'm less, second of all getting to the point of the fact that no matter how successful you are or how long you are in your journey, there's always going to be something. There are always going to be speed bumps, and no matter what, the sooner you start or the sooner you execute, the better. It doesn't matter what is going on in your life, there is always going to be something. There is always going to be some social problem, breakups, health problems, a lot of things that happen. And if you can't withstand that storm, if you cannot stand still in the eye of the hurricane, you're never going to be successful, because life is always this ups and downs to some extent. Obviously the baseline goes higher. The older you get, the more quote-unquote success you have in life, but there's always going to be speed bumps. And if the speed bumps are not in a particular way where they actually don't let you execute, just execute. Don't whine, don't get sad. As easy it is to say now, just execute, because if you execute at least and the storm gets over, you're at a better position than you were before. And looking back now for the past 8 weeks, where I've obviously 8 or 12, I don't know, where I obviously had a lot of problems. I had a breakup, I had health problems, I had changes in the job, I had other stuff, so many things going on. I'm glad that even though it was not really a pleasant time, and as I said, another operation is coming in a month, so that is also going to kick me down for quite a while. It's good to just see who you are, and it's in these times where you actually reveal to yourself who you are, because I think a lot of people just give up at some point. I don't know why, because life, or the biggest games of life, whether it's business, relationship or health, are infinite games. So if you don't quit, you win by default. Literally, you win. It is a guarantee if you're that type of person. It is a fucking guarantee. You just have to not quit. You either die or you win. So, and if you win, you win, and if you die, well, you're dead. You're not gonna notice it anyway. But what is really important is to understand that it's these ups and downs where people just quit at some point, say, you know what, fuck it. It's not worth it. It's too hard. And it is really important to care about things logically, but not mentally. Because if you especially think a few years down the road, where you maybe have a company and you have hundreds, thousands of employees, and you care about things mentally, you're gonna get fucked. I'm gonna simply put it straight at you, you're gonna get fucked. You have to care about them logically, but distance yourself from those things mentally, from almost anything. Like, there is a very rare occasion where where you emotionally care about something and it actually benefits you. And I realized it, like, these past weeks were so rough, and if you're not straight-headed or have a lot of vices or are struggling with a lot of things, you can just find yourself on a road where there's sometimes a harsh coming back or a difficult coming back out of that road. And I know this looks like as if I'm recording a video from prison, but I'm not in prison yet. I mean, who knows? Maybe I catch this case whenever. At this point in life, in this world, in this crazy world, anything might happen. You might say something and it brings you down the road of jail or who knows what. But yeah, I just wanted to record this video and I'm seeing 5 minutes. Okay, we got quite some time still. It's important to care about things logically, but not emotionally. Otherwise, it's going to, you can't. There is just a span of emotional energy you have. And if you care about only one or two things emotionally, you're cooked. I'm going to say it straight to you, you're cooked. So you have to care about things logically. You have to actually care about them, see what you can do. But emotionally caring about stuff, especially in business, it's just going to fuck you. Like, it's going to destroy your business and yourself and your whole life. I mean, as I said, it's an infinite game. You just have to not quit. A little bit of progress each day, just a little bit of progress, and in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you're not at a place where you were before. You're at a probably far better place. You're not at the mountain, at the tip of the mountain, but you're at a far better place than you were before. Which brings me to the next point. I think that I might hit 6 figures at this time next year, maybe, just through the job, and who knows, with the business or without the business. But I was thinking about a lot of stuff, about moving away, about actually setting up tax infrastructures, actually maybe moving to a place like Dubai, a place like Georgia. It is possible with the way the company is going right now, and I am officially, first of all, I thought this might be funny to say, but I'm officially somewhat of a partner. I don't have equity, I wish I had, but I could show you my card, but it's standing there. And we are growing, and obviously in the next coming months I have to close the deals from the beginning to the start, from the start to the end, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes, especially with the business that I'm going to build in my free time. Every second I have besides the job is going to go there, and obviously fitness. And yeah, it's really exciting. I mean, I like being in this position now where I'm obviously not at uni anymore. I mean, I'm basically a dropout, 2 times dropout, not once. I'm a 2-time dropout. I'm not glad to say that, but it's just such a waste of time. Having finished as basically the high school diploma with the best grade, as valedictorian, as they say in the United States, with top of class, with all of my mates, and being here after 3 years and realizing that all of it is just, I mean, for my goals, just rubbish and bullshit. It's quite eye-opening, but I guess that's the world we live in now, huh? Traditional education is just, to some extent, if you're not studying medicine or maybe law, just a scam, and it's obsolete. You have to find other ways to stand out. I mean, I see it all the time. When they recruit people, they get hundreds of applicants for a starter role, and you just don't know what to do. I mean, a lot of people just fall out from the first second, but even the guys who are actually good and get into the interviews, they're just like stuck, because on paper you might be good, but in real life, when we're talking, I want to be convinced. I need to see that you're confident. I mean, I need to see that you're somewhat able to speak. I mean, obviously the roles are going to be most likely in German, especially for the roles we're hiring right now, not all of them. But this is just incredible to see how a lot of people, and it's obviously, it is the world, kids are kids, teenagers are teenagers, and 99% of parents don't know shit. and even the 1%, some of them knew to some extent what they do, how the world works. So it's not their fault. I mean, it is not a fault of a young man or girl, I guess, who goes out into the world and tries to build a career for himself, whether it is through doing their own things, through doing business, through going into education, getting a degree, and getting into the corporate world, whatever. But it's just not value additive. We are at a point in life where I just have to say, it's not value additive. The world is changing so rapidly, especially with the AI things that obviously we are also involved in. It's incredible. Coming back to my point, which is speed bumps are always existent, and we're at a threshold where I might have to cut the video. I'm going to go to the gym now, finally, after I guess 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. It's gonna be good. Sauna, yes. Just keep in mind, there are going to be ups and downs, and there's going to be pain, a lot of pain, and you just have to get through it. You just have to get through it, because in the end, you have another choice. Make the best out of every situation you have. So when the tornado gets away, when the hurricane is not existing anymore, you're in a far better position than you were before. And yeah. The next video is probably going to talk about a lot of events I've been going on with the company throughout the weeks, to also just a short brief note to make you understand that basically 99% of people are full of shit, and even the 1% that you see who have made it don't have character. Like, you see them and they have loads of money, and you're just like, how the fuck did you manage to pull it off? But more to that in another video. This is going to be it. I will cut it now, and yeah, I hope you have a great day. Bye.